October 13th, JLD here, and welcome to MSTR Today and the Treasury Titans. Man, if you held through this, you are an absolute legend. Please pat yourself on the back. I mean, a real charts, and by the way, any alt charts look way worse than this. I mean, Bitcoin literally got under 100,000 on Binance, on Kraken as well, I believe. It was an absolute bloodbath after the Trump tweets. Just a lot of people were out there market hunting any leverage long. Like if you were leverage long 1.5x, 2x, it didn't matter. You got liquidated, over $19 billion in liquidations. Bye-bye. See ya. I'm sorry if that happened to you. This is why I never mess with leverage of any kind except in the form of MSTR, which is a leveraged Bitcoin play, but in the hands of Michael Saylor and the strategy team who only use intelligent leverage. So here we go. Market woke up, was looking pretty good. Oh, had a nice little spike, little in the 120s heading into the weekend, maybe a little pump, maybe a little all-time high by Sunday night. Nope. How about the exact opposites? And there we go. But now, as you can see, it looks like we have bottomed out. We're on the recovery train. Who knows where we go from here? But today, Bitcoin was actually only down 0.6%, which is not that terrible. You can see it had a pretty big recovery during the day. So in the 5-day, it honestly doesn't even look like it was that bad of a chart, only down a total of 7.28%, despite the biggest crypto liquidation ever of over $19.1 billion. And hey, if you owned MSTR, you're actually up 3.5% today. So let's go MSTR. Let's just the unassailable balance sheet that MSTR has acquired, that Michael Saylor has stacked over the past 5+ years. So congratulations to all MSTR shareholders, because listen, we have our ups, we have our downs, we have our crab walks, we have our sideways action, but over time, this is a weighing machine. This is a weighing machine, and the weight of 640,000 plus Bitcoin is inevitable. Inevitable. Speaking of which, Strategy has acquired 220 Bitcoin for $27.2 million at 123,561 per Bitcoin. Not the actual best buy of Saylor's life, but who cares? Because it's still just a little bit over 0.1 Bitcoin, and we know we're going to 1 million soon, and we know that 10 million is inevitable. So the Bitcoin yield is 25.9%. Right now, we hodl 640,250 Bitcoin, acquired for $47 billion at $74,000 per Bitcoin. MSTR, Stretch, Strike, Strife, and Stride, all working for us. Now, how so? Well, they actually literally did 0 MSTR common, so no ATMing on the common for all those little whiners who think that that negatively impacts the stock in a massive way. No whining this week for you whiners, because that just did not happen, because Saylor did not ATM. And by the way, you're wrong anyways. Stride, Strike, and Strife were all ATM'd to the tune of 27.3 million. Not a ton at all. But guess what? Saylor keeps stacking. Guess what? Saylor is using the preferreds to make Bitcoin. Let's go. And by make Bitcoin, I mean to add Bitcoin to the balance sheet. Of course, there's no making Bitcoin. There's only 21 million, blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't be listening to this if you weren't fully aware of all of that. So the weekly ATM proceeds, Strike is up. Strife is up, Stride is up, Stretch still at 0, even though it closed at over 99 today, which is pretty good to see. I think Saylor's probably waiting for it to get over 100 before he really starts hitting that ATM hard, which it will get over there, and he will hit it hard. And MSTR, again, 0 ATM for the week. This was a pretty cool post I wanted to share. The Bitcoin therapist let us know that Larry Fink, he just went on 60 Minutes to tell the world he was wrong about Bitcoin for years. And in the future, it will have a role similar to gold. Gold just hit $27 trillion market cap and a new all-time high. Literally this morning, they are going to send us in Q4, buckle up. And by the way, I am buckled up. My seat is secured. I am ready to go. And I'm also ready to share this post by Michael Saylor. Frustrated by low yields? Stretch your income. Most yields, 0.3%. Well, guess what? Stretch NASDAQ, you can trade it, high liquidity, 10.25%. And guess what? It's paid monthly. Let's go. I own a ton of Stretch. I love it. It is so nice to get that check from Strategy every single month. It actually funds my daily purchase of MSTR. So thank you for that, Strategy. That flywheel effect is in. You pay me for holding Stretch. I buy MSTR. Life is good. Oh, and I also buy Bitcoin with that, by the way. Cold storage that. Life is good. Bitcoin goes up, MSTR goes up, flywheels in effect. Life is good. And we have a great Michael Saylor video clip you're not going to want to miss when we get back from thanking our sponsors. Okay, check this out. Senator Cynthia Lummis recently announced that funding for a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve can start anytime. This is a massive leap forward for a strategic crypto stockpile, and no surprise, was soon followed by new all-time highs for Bitcoin. If you're looking to buy more Bitcoin, BitIRA can help. In fact, BitIRA will help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into Bitcoin. This also allows you to buy Bitcoin using pre-tax funds. Then continue to invest in it over time as you do any other retirement account. And if you want, you can even add XRP, Ethereum, or other cryptos. BitIRA protects your assets with end-to-end insurance, highly secure storage, multi-encryption, and registered with the US government. Your IRA is fully IRS compliant. Best of all, you can trade crypto within your retirement account without incurring taxes on any buys or sells. Just go to bitira.com/JLD and request a free info guide. Once you do that and open your IRA, you'll get a free ledger. Think about this. In March, President Trump signed an executive order for the Treasury to manage 200,000 Bitcoin as the foundation for a reserve. That's just the foundation. Go to bitira.com/JLD to open a tax-sheltered IRA in Bitcoin.
Or flowing into the network. It's going to go from 2 billion to 20 billion to 200 billion to 2 trillion to 20 trillion to 200 trillion. And when it gets to 200 trillion, it'll chop along at plus 20% to eventually 300, 400, 500 trillion dollars. And where is that capital going to come from? It's going to come from Russian real estate. It's going to come from Chinese private equity. It's going to come from everything in Africa, everything in South America. You have capital flowing from foreign financial and physical assets to Bitcoin. You have capital flowing from 20th century assets to Bitcoin. Capital is going to flow from the 20th century to the 21st century. It's going to flow from physical to digital. It's going to flow from currency-based derivatives to a digital commodity derivative. So it's already happening. It's unstoppable. It's literally like, for me to say Bitcoin's going to demonetize gold understates it. Yeah, it's going to demonetize gold. Then it's going to demonetize the real estate that's 10x more than gold. Then it's going to demonetize every long-term store of value. So what you have is a situation like the Europeans show up and they give like some Dutch guilders or some pieces of paper or some glass beads or seashells or stone coins to people using a more primitive form of money. And we have the opportunity to, in essence, just grab 10, 20, 25% of the network, let the entire dynamic flow, and it's going to accelerate. And when the dust settles, the American people will own 25, 30% of that capital, which right now is sitting in 20th century. What's the second best? There is no second best.